Get ready. Scale Spec B1 main is about to start. Marshal's ready, driver's ready, on the tone. And Daryl Jones, our pole sitter, leads lap 1. Matthew Morin right on his tail, followed by Ian, Neil, Alex, Tanner, Chuck, and Al Noor for the first lap. So Daryl leads the second lap, followed by Matthew, Ian, and Neil. Neil running that Boss GT Mustang all orange. So, Daryl Jones,
4 minutes left.
Our leader, running the white car. Second place, Matthew, is in the blue with a red bumper 20 feet behind him. Neil takes over third place in that fluorescent orange Mustang. So our leader, Daryl, making his way through some lap traffic. He's got a 3-second lead over second place Matthew. So our leader going down the straightaway now in the white.
3 minutes
Matthew
left.
has the light blue with red bumpers in second place. Neil Johnson in third in the fluorescent orange. Ian's running the all, I guess that's an orange car. Uh, 3.5 seconds behind third place Neil. So we're halfway through, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Daryl is looking to lap fourth place. Daryl way out front in this race, 4-second lead over second place Matthew. And I'm not sure what happened.
2 minutes left.
To Ian, but Ian looks like he's out, dropping backwards through the standings as everyone else picks up their laps. Daryl Jones way ahead, 5-second lead over second place Matthew, who has a 7-second lead over third place Neil. And then we've got Chuck, Tanner, Alex, and Al Noor rounding out the field. Four minutes
1
down,
minute
one
left.
to go. Daryl following third place around the track shows how much of a lead he's got. Neil lets Daryl by. Daryl 7 seconds ahead of second place Matthew. We've got less than 30 seconds left in this main, guys. And Al Noor, you have finished. Matthew, you're done. Tanner, you're done. Everyone is finishing the race as they cross the stripe. Daryl takes home the win in the Scale Spec B Main #1.
.230 left. Two minutes left. .130 left.
So John, you are in this race. You haven't cleared tech yet.
1 minute left.
Yeah, right there. That's perfect. Okay, Alvaro, you go.
45 seconds left. .30 seconds left.
Can you add time or is there actually time?
Oh, there's time.
I was rounding tires.
15 seconds left.
Okay. John has cleared tech. We'll get him checked in, then we can set the grid and get this race going. So this is Scale Spec A Main #2. Are you going to do a warm-up lap there, John? Or are you good? Okay, pole sitter, John Sang. Doug Smith starting in second. Then we've got Richard Reese third on the grid. Brian Ashmore starts P4. Chris Lim P5. Paul Gucci starts in sixth with that Concours body. Chris Morrison starts seventh. Gary Lanzer, 8th. Brent Wendy, 9th. And Justin Gilkinson starts at the back in 10th. So we've got a few different chassis out here. VBC, Osmatics X-Ray, and one Tamiya. We'll see how the different cars perform. We need our marshals to get ready on their toes. Grid is set. Drivers, get ready. A-main, number 2 on the tone.
That was 3 minutes early.
4 minutes left.
All right, drivers, 1 down, 4 to go. John Sang, little tap, allows Doug Smith to close within feet. Leaders coming up behind Gary, I think, and then the green car. Leaders down the back straightaway. The white and call it gunmetal gray through the S's, and Doug in tow. Good race at the front.
All right, so we've got ourselves a race. John Sang in the lead, but Doug is all over him. That Captain America Mustang there. ATS trying to hold off the Ford. Coming down the straight, that is your race leader and number 2. Nothing between these two guys but a bit of black carpet. As they're coming through, back markers, that is your race leader in the white and black. Just coming onto the straight there. Please let these guys through. They're in an epic battle. Scion there, thank you very much. And number 2 coming through, thank you very much. Purple car, you're going to be up next. And there's 2 coming through. We want to watch these guys battle for the last 3 minutes here. This could be epic. Thank you. And number 2 is through as we come through. Black car there, thank you very much. Everybody being super gentlemanly and absolutely wonderful racing out here. So thank you so much for that. All right, John out onto the straight, and Doug Smith is right there. Now they've got nothing in front of John and nothing between John and Doug. Doug fared a little less favorably through the traffic, just had to check up a little more, so he's got the gap to make up. Coming across the line, it is 1 second. Let's see if he can close that down. Order of the race is John, Doug, Richard, Paul, Chris, Gary, Chris Morrison, Brian, Brent, and Justin. We are 3 minutes in, 2 minutes to go. Close battles on the track are between Paul and Chris and Gary. They're having a great battle for 4th, and then up front for the lead.
Left.
John has managed to stretch that out to 1.1 second, but that is nothing. Tap aboard, and Doug will be right back on him. Paul, Chris, Gary, and Chris Morrison having a great battle for 4th. Everybody's out there still on, same lap. John has put a couple of guys down as we're 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in this race. But the bulk of the battle looks like John, now that he's got some clear air, he's not checking his rear view mirror, has been able to pull a gap on Doug. Still the straightaway between them. These two guys, fast laps, the exact same down to the 100th of a second. Order John, Doug, Richard, Paul, Gary, Ryan.
1 minute left.
Chris Morrison, Chris Lim, Justin. Oh, got a car on the sled. Caution at the end of the straight. 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 We're all clear. All right, Richard gets a bit sideways there in 3rd. See if that drops him down, but back up front. John coming across the line. Doug coming across. 2.6 seconds back. Richard coming across. 28 seconds left to go in this race. This is the second A main for ATD Hobbies. If John takes this, that'll be his double win, and he will pull up a lawn chair to watch the 3rd. Looks like Doug will do a double second, but he'll still have to work for that 2nd place in the final main. 8 seconds left to go. John does a pirouette, but he's got 3 seconds in the bag. Doesn't look like that'll affect it. He's going to bring it across the line. That is race time, and John is done, taking home the win for Scale Spec. Doug, you're done. Richard, you're done. Waiting for Paul. Gary, Brian, Chris, Justin, Chris, and Brent are all done. There is Paul. That is a race. Race order. John saying Doug, Richard, Paul, Gary, Brian, Chris, Justin, Chris Lim, and Brent Wendy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ATD Hobbies, for sponsoring Scale Spec. That was race number 13. Up next, race number 14, CRC 12 stock E-Main. Looking for Bob, Carter, Ian, Alnor, and Chris Sherwood. They are through tech and up on the stage, and they are winding down. All right, guys, grab your cars and off the carpet if you could, and try and get out of the sight lines there so these 12 scale guys can get warmed up.